with the flow. She living the life, no, she ain't tryna go. We make it easy for the mama, tell them no. Hit her with Drug Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. Off the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit her with Drug Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. Off the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's another road game for the Magic. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. There's Walker with the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Carter on the wing. Here's Hampton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Carter. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now here's Bay. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there, and he'll just drive right around him. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Sabonis, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And then Carter with the jam.
That's his first personal.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr. is tough as they come.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Back to Sabonis. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses.
Oh, my
goodness! That was special. A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Outside for George. They need this. The Thunder with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And here's George. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
Mitchell looking it over. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul.
Jonathan Isaac.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Bay. Driving the lane. Reverses. The kick out to Sabonis. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You've got to at least honor the three-point shot from Sabonis. He's capable of knocking it down from there.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Here he goes. Here's Hampton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Hampton.
Shooting for Orlando.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Under trailing by 3. Here's George. And that one is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Driving in. Pass to Isaac. And here is Suggs. Carter down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Outside for George. in the corner. Bay with it. 5 on the clock. And George, here we go. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Hampton with the ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
.144 left here in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Crafty move. Walker with some nice D.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Left side, Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Screen by Sabonis. The drive by Mitchell.
Magic foul.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yeah, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And clearly you can hear what the crowd thinks about that call.
You sure can. I mean, they erupted as soon as that whistle blew. No time between the call and the eruption.
Magic foul.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yes, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Misses in close. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. It's the NBA. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And it's Wagner missing. Under trailing by 7. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs. No points in the game yet for him. Going inside. Fultz. Doesn't go that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. To the wing on the left. Zing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Out to Brooks. The three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Here's Najee. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Zing. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Here's man. And a missed layup. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Fultz. Drives to the hoop. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. And Big Ben's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kent and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Here's Fultz. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Mitchell wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Takes it inside. Here's Fultz. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Inside. Zing. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Mann's got his first points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Mitchell outside. A minute 50 left in the first half. Offensive rebound. Zhang got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Brooks outside. Pass to Okeke. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Najee. Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Mann. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Down low. Haji. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Oklahoma City, they look good at the lines, and they're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Count that bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Takes a step back. And so Orlando again turning it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Magic making a switch here. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. The kick out to Sabonis. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's George. Pass to Sabonis. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
My car?
And a bit of a battle for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
What you got to do? You just got back here? Yeah. Oh, okay. You can wait then. I said you can wait. I'm in the middle of the game and I can't stop it.
Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 7.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game.
That was silly.
Loves to attack the heart of the defense.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. And so it's Orlando enjoying a 12. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Magic leading by 12. Into the lane. And the basket by Hampton.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tighten up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
George looking over the floor. And it's George finishing it off.
Let him get him.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I gotta tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul.
That's
his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Assist from...
Oh, mercy me. Isaac with a loud bucket. Great bounce.
George with no one around. George missing again.
Man, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hampton with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella. And he shoots it with confidence.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Why?
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice.
What mommy said?
All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that.
Ask mommy.
I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Unwilling to let
Tell him to give you
even
some.
for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And George, here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
Pass to Sabonis. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
From D, George. And the Thunder, another three.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
6 on the shot clock.
Let's hold
Pass
him
to
down.
Walker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Orlando Hall. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder. Number 2.
Magic leading by 18. Here's Suggs.
Oh, come on now.
City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Outside, George.
Number 7.
With the drive. Launches a three. Unable to get that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Screen by Sabonis.
Good defense, though.
And it's George missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:06 left to play in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Driving inside. Count it.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Mann. Drills the three-pointer. Mann's got his second bucket of the night.
Can we stop being so
And
careless,
his
please?
presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Back to Brooks. All sorts of time. Again, the Magic score.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Mann. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Mann's got 7.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
I don't know.
And so it's the
Tell him
Orlando
come here.
Magic. Feeling good about their
Go ask Mommy,
17-point
tell him
lead
come
heading
here.
into
What
the
you want?
break.
You want some
They've
candy?
got their field goal
I
percentage
got
to
some
thank
for
for
you.
that. They've been hot
I'll get it.
all over
Gotta
the floor
get it.
tonight.
I'm going to get it. Hold on.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thunder trailing by 17. Mitchell outside.
Oh, he want to put him on the block, don't he?
Zhang. Pocket 6.
Dad,
Loose.
no dive. Dad, no dive.
And here's Fultz.
No
Over
dive.
Mitchell. Tries
Come
to
on,
save it.
man.
Come on, man.
Oklahoma
What is he
City takes
doing?
possession.
What are you doing? Got like 10
And it's
turnovers.
Oklahoma City's ball. 17-point game. Walk up 2 there.
They coming, they
One of the
calling.
reasons they're behind
Make it
is
look
we
good.
haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
For your
And
opponent,
some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Fantastic
Come on, make it
passing.
up.
We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here
Shit.
in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he drives in. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Dad, what?
Magic Ball.
It's not
Jim Jim.
Jim.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
That is Emo.
Now, here's Fultz. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Steps back. Zhang. Well, good with the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've
You
been
get my
absolutely dominant.
nose.
No, don't
Reset
put
the
him in
pick.
your nose.
Here's
You
Mann.
cannot put Jim
Mitchell
on my
outside.
stomach.
Astonaghi
Dad, no Jim
Let's go.
stomach.
nails the
No.
baby hook.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 22 is their biggest lead.
Come on, man.
It's tipped. Unhindered, going all the way.
The sloppiness, man. The sloppiness.
Take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What?
Chris,
You
he
mean
got
the
it,
throwdown
Dad.
at the end?
He got
I'll
it.
tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Fultz looking around. Brooks outside.
Dad,
Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Thunder trailing by 14. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He can't hit that time. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Number 7.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's man. And
Why y'all keep fucking switching, man?
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Picked off in midair. Brooks with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Zing. Nailed from three-point land.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And it's blocked. And Davion Mitchell gets the
Going
whistle
up 2
that
subs,
time.
huh?
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Both teams changing it up here.
In for the Magic. Thunder foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Hampton with the ball. Carter.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And the
foul.
NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Come on, Isaac.
And stolen by Bay. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the double team with Walker. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Mo Bamba. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Stolen by George. Suggs with the steal. There's the drive. And stolen by
I
Bay.
easily got 1,000 turnovers.
And a deep three from George. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Magic leading by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at
Turnovers.
the field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, you
Ooh.
have to feel good about their strategy and execution. Tonight, they complete the season series sweep against the Thunder.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for R.J. Hampton.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 18. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Hampton in the corner. Bamba sends a screen. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
It's a 5 for me. Yeah, I know she bugging her.